Joining me now is Adam Green, co-founder of the Progressive Change Campaign Committee. You can find them online at boldprogressives.org. Adam, good to have you with us tonight.
Good to be here.
Do you believe that you have the model that has to be followed if the Democrats are going to keep the majority?
Yeah, the model is fight really hard on behalf of the little guy, on behalf of middle-class families, ignore those who say that selling out to corporations is the only way for Democrats to win, and if we actually stand up for our values, then voters will actually be excited to come out in November for Democrats.
So how do you instill that in the base between now and November? Well,
we have to keep drawing contrasts like we did just in yesterday's big victory. This was a people-powered victory. It was a progressive victory. And what was beautiful was it was like really clean contrast. On the one hand, we had Ann Kuster, a real progressive who put middle-class families front and center in her election. She campaigned, for strong Wall Street reform and made an active issue out of how she supported tax cuts for middle-class families, but was dead set against tax cuts for millionaires. On the other hand, we had Katrina Sweat, who, as you mentioned, was Joe Lieberman's presidential co-chair when he ran for office. She was an early supporter of the Iraq War, an early supporter of Bush's tax cuts for millionaires, and she actually said that Ann Kuster was too progressive and told Democratic Party activists to, quote, "Don't go with your heart in this election." Well, they said, no thanks. We want the populist, progressive candidate, someone who will put middle-class families and middle-class jobs front and center, and by a whopping 71 to 29% margin, she won. So we need to keep exciting the base like that and being populist.
The Nation, which we all read an awful lot, says this is a victory for the professional left. I kind of chuckled when I read that today. What do you make of it?
Well, if by professional left, the Nation means the over 1,000 grassroots volunteers that Ann Kuster had within her district in New Hampshire going door to door. I saw them for myself yesterday, calling thousands and thousands of voters. Well, that's one thing.
So hold it right there. That's the key, lefties. Listen to what Adam is saying. If you do the work, if you do the door-to-door, if you do the social networking, if you stick to the principles, and you show up and get it done, look what's going to happen. Now, is that the message, Adam?
That's exactly right. And, for those who are in less competitive districts than this New Hampshire 2nd District, I would point out that tens of thousands of people went to our website, boldprogressives.org. Nearly 10,000 people contributed through our website to Ann Kuster, and others signed up to do phone banking from their homes to key target voters. And through this, I would point out that we not just turned out Democrats, we turned out independent voters and even some like-minded Republican voters who said, look, this Republican Party is getting crazy. I want a real populist candidate who will fight for middle-class families like mine.
Adam Green, you're doing what you have to do. Thanks for doing it, and congratulations. Great work. Keep going.
Thanks, Ed.
For more